Not all exercise is suitable for everyone. To reduce the risk of injury, consult your doctor before participating in this or any other exercise program. If you feel any pain, discomfort, or dizziness, do not continue. The creators, producers, participants, and distributors of this program disclaim any liability or loss in connection with the exercise and instruction herein.
Welcome to Power Yoga Mind and Body. My name is Adrienne Reed. The theme for today is upper body and arms. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's start a little bit with some warm-ups. Come on and step up to the front of your mats. And let's just do a nice sun salutation A. Let's inhale, sweep your arms up, extend nice and long from your heels to your fingertips. And exhale, fall forward, hinge at the waist, forward fold. Inhale, look up and get length in your spine, chin out, shoulder blades back and down. And exhale, walk or jump back into a plank position. Lower down nice and slowly. Draw your elbows right in by your rib cage. Nice job. Let's roll forward on your toes into up dog. Push your hips closer in toward your hands. And exhale, push up if you can. Float back into down dog. We're in power yoga here. If you can squeeze a push up in, that's great. If not, you can drop to your knees to do a half push up or skip it all together. Here we are in down dog. Your feet are hips width apart, your hands are shoulders width apart, your tailbone is floating upward. Nice job. Let your upper body relax. Let your lower body get long and strong. Let's go one more deep breath here, guys. Looking good. Let's inhale, look up between your hands, and exhale, walk or jump your feet up in between. Inhale, look up and get length in your spine. Exhale, fall forward. And inhale with arms like wings and a flat back. Come on up if you'd like to, arch back slightly at the end of that. And exhale, go ahead and release. Bring your hands right into Namaste. Nice job, let's keep moving. Go ahead and drop your hands down by your sides. We're gonna start working on our shoulders and shoulder blades here. We're just gonna inhale and draw your shoulders right up by your ears. And exhale, roll your shoulder blades back and down. Make that nice over-exaggerated movement with your shoulder blades. Inhale, come on up again. And exhale, roll those shoulders back. And one more time. Inhale, draw those shoulders up. And exhale, roll those shoulder blades back and down. Go ahead and grab your straps, you guys. We're gonna do a little bit of movement with our straps. If you're at home, if you don't have a strap, feel free to grab a belt or a robe strap or anything that you have that might be that shape. We're gonna go ahead and pull that strap a little bit more than shoulders width apart. We're gonna inhale, draw your arms up overhead with that strap, and then just start rocking your hands back and forth. Try and keep your arms nice and straight. It just starts to move those shoulders and shoulder blades a little bit. Nice job, Keith. So really give nice extension when you draw that arm down. Looking good. Let's go 3 more times to the left and to the right. Try and keep your spine nice and straight and strong. Your whole body in alignment. Just your arms moving if you can work that way. Looking good, guys. All right, after your third time, let's go ahead and draw your hands right in front. Hold on to that strap and bring it right down in front. You may want to widen your grip a little bit here, so if you need to open up your strap a little further, feel free. We're gonna inhale, you're gonna draw your arms up and overhead. Try and keep your arms straight, draw them all the way back behind. And once again, if you need to change your grip on the strap, feel free. Draw them all the way back. And then same thing, let's come on up and overhead again. And play with that strap a little bit. Once again, if you need to change that grip, feel free to do that. Come on up and overhead again. Nice job, everybody. And if you'll notice this once again, focuses on those shoulders and shoulder blades, keeps that moving. Keep your spine nice and straight and strong. Keep your head looking forward. Just move those arms. Let's go twice more here if you can. To the back if you can. And to the front. Nice job, guys. And after your second time, go ahead and drop that strap off to the side. All right, let's keep movement from here. Let's inhale, extend those arms up, sweep your arms up, and exhale, fall forward, hinge at the waist, forward fold. Inhale, look up and get length in your spine, and exhale, walk or jump back into a plank position. We're gonna get a couple of push-ups in. Heck, we're working on upper body, let's go for the gusto. So we're gonna go 5 deep breaths here in plank. While you're in plank, extend through the heels of your hands, push through your shoulders, get length from your heels to the crown of your head. All right, guys, go ahead and lower down slowly into chaturanga. Try and hold your body off the mat for 3 deep breaths. Long inhales and exhales. If that's too much for you, go ahead and lower your chest and thighs, or feel free also to drop to your knees if you need to get a push-up. Inhale, see if you can push up, extend your body. Nice job, everybody. Drop to your knees if you have to. Let's come on up into plank again. So we're doing push-ups, there you go, and let's go 5 deep breaths here in plank. Once again, extend long from your heels to the crown of your head. Push through those shoulder blades. Let's go 2 more breaths here in plank, looking good. And after that 5th breath, go ahead and lower down slowly. Take your time getting down there into chaturanga. Let's go 2 breaths in chaturanga. Elbows by their rib cage. Nice job. Push up if you can, drop to your knees if you have to. Float on up, looking good. And let's go 5 deep breaths here again. We're gonna get 1 more in, guys. You're doing great. Exhale, go ahead and lower down slowly. Let's go 2 breaths if you can with your body off the mat, looking good. And after your second breath, come on up 1 more time. And then go ahead and lower slowly down to your stomach. Take your time getting down there. Lay down flat on your stomach, lay your toes flat, drop your hands down by your sides. Let's go to your right ear and go for a couple of relaxing breaths on your right ear. Try and just shake those arms out a little bit if you need to, kind of relax those in between. All right, let's start moving again. You're gonna float your hands underneath your shoulders and tuck those toes under. We're gonna go and float up into chaturanga from here. So you're gonna start by tightening your heels, your calves, your knees, your thighs, your lower belly, your upper body's gonna come up. So everybody pop up into chaturanga. I know that's tough. Work those triceps, push through those shoulders. We're gonna go 3 more breaths here in chaturanga. If that's too much, keep down on your knees, no problem. Exhale, go ahead and lower down, hands down by your sides. Let's drop to your left ear. Nice job, couple of relaxing breaths here. Looking good. Same thing here, shake out those arms a little bit if you need to. Let's tuck those hands underneath your shoulders, tuck those toes under. Same thing again. We're gonna start by tightening your heels, your calves, your knees, your lower belly's gonna come up, upper body up. 5 deep breaths here in chaturanga. Extend through your body, length from your heel to the crown of your head. Hollow that lower belly, roll through your shoulders if you can. Awesome job. Exhale, lower down, hands down by your sides, right ear again. Couple of relaxing breaths. You guys are doing great. Keep that focus on your upper body and let that relax. Just let your shoulders roll into the mat, let your arms shake out a little bit. 1 more time here, guys. Go ahead and float your hands underneath those shoulders. Tuck those toes under. Tighten your heels, your calves, your knees, your thighs, your lower belly, your upper body's gonna come up. 5 breaths. We're gonna do a push-up at the end of this, so if you need to drop to your knees for that, feel free, but let's go 3 more breaths here. Looking good. Extend through those triceps, roll your shoulder blades. And exhale, see if you can push up, drop to your knees if you have to. Once you get up there, come on up into plank. So if you drop to your knees, straighten up those legs. Let's keep working on those arms. We're gonna roll off to your right side, right foot, right hand. We're gonna roll into side plank, Vashisthasana. If you need to, drop your lower knee. If you're feeling really strong, lots of variations. You can tuck that upper leg up. You can extend it upward. You can even grab the big toes of that upper leg and pull that upward as well. Let's go 2 more breaths here. Extend through the heel of that hand. float those fingertips upward. If you can't, even shine your sternum up on the ceiling. Exhale, go ahead and lower that hand down. Let's float back to plank. Let's go 5 deep breaths in planks. You guys are doing great. For all these women to be working on upper body, rock on. You guys are looking good. Oh, and Keith. Same thing on the other side. Left hand, left foot, side plank on the other side. Extend that right arm upward, push through your left hand, extend through. Nice job, Keith. Drop that knee down if you need to for stability, but don't forget about gaining that length in those arms and shining that torso up on the ceiling. 2 more breaths here, looking good. And exhale, lower those hands down. Let's go back to plank. And lower down slowly into the mat. Hands down by your sides. Let's drop off to your left ear. Couple of relaxing breaths here. All right, guys, let's float those hands underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes under. We're gonna float right back into a down dog position. So float that pelvis upward. Let's go 5 deep breaths here in down dog. Long inhales and exhales. Let that pelvis float upward. Let your heels sink into the mat. Let your hands be nice and flat. If you're feeling strong, let your armpits sink a little further down into the mat and a little further back toward your ankles. All right, let's start a little bit of movement from here. We're gonna inhale, extend your right foot up toward the ceiling. Open up the toes in that upper foot and see if you can extend the ball of that foot upward so you're really giving nice extension through here. The whole rest of your body is in down dog, so keep your hips nice and square, keep your hands nice and flat, keep those armpits floating down. 1 more breath here, looking good. Work those arms, extend through those shoulders. All right, go ahead and bend your right knee, right heel towards your left hip. Let me give you a hand here, Keith, towards your left hip, and you're looking right underneath your right arm. Nice job. Let's go 2 more breaths here. Great job. After your second breath, inhale, extend that leg up toward the ceiling. If you're feeling good, stay there. If you need to drop that leg. If you're still feeling great, left hand up off the mat. Level 3 for those that are advanced, tuck that left arm behind your lower back. Nice try, Sue, nice try. 1 more deep breath here. Find that balance if you can. Extend through that shoulder. Exhale, lower that hand down, lower that foot down, down dog, 5 deep breaths. Keith, you may want to move just a little bit further up in your mat if you can. There you go. Keith's working up a good sweat. I hope you guys are at home as well. Same series on the other side. Left foot upward. Open up the toes in that foot. Pull the ball of that foot upward. Extend through that leg. Hips are still nice and square. Upper body still floating into the mat. 2 deep breaths here. You guys are doing great. Super job. After your second breath, bend that left knee, left heel toward your right hip or right shoulder. Look underneath that left arm. There you go. Extend and get extension all the way from that left pinky all the way down that side to your knee. So you should feel a nice twist on that side. Let's go 2 more deep breaths there. You guys are doing great. Keith, let me help you out a little bit more here on this side. This is a tough move. Keith is our beginner in the class. Hanging in there. You're doing great. Nice job. After your second breath, float back to center. Extend that leg up. If you're tired, go ahead and drop that leg. Otherwise, hang through. If you're feeling real good, see if you can pick that right arm up off the mat. Find your balance. Advanced, tuck that right behind your lower back. Nice try again, Sue. We need that balance today. Let's go 2 more deep breaths. Anybody with their hand up off the mat, just hang through. You're doing great. And after your second breath, go ahead and drop that hand on the mat, drop that leg down. Let's go 3 more deep breaths here in down dog. Nice job. Let's go ahead and inhale, look up between your hands, exhale, just lower down to your stomachs again. There you go, lay down on your back. Keith, grab a towel, man, you're sweating good. Hands down by your sides, drop off to your right ear. A couple of relaxing breaths here, guys. Shake those arms out a little bit if you need to. That last series was pretty intense on your arms, but it's also intense on your legs and your back as well. So just relax into this. Nice job, guys. All right, let's tuck those hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes under. We're just gonna float up into a plank position. Any way you wanna get there is great. I wanna see if we can just get 2 more push-ups in today. So we're gonna go 5 deep breaths here in plank, looking good. Long inhales and exhales, extending through your body. Lower those hips a little bit if you can. If you're tired at this point, drop to your knees, no problem. Go ahead and lower down into chaturanga. Take your time getting down there. Let's go 2 breaths. Guys, we're working for a half hour here. 5 push-ups isn't much. Inhale, come on up. See if you can get that push-up in. Drop to your knees if you have to. 5 breaths in plank. If you've dropped to your knees, straighten up. Lengthen your body. Hollow that lower belly. Extend through those arms. Exhale, lower down again. 1 more time, we can do it. You guys are great. 2 breaths here. Push on up if you can. Nice job. All right, guys, go ahead and float back into down dog position. Inhale, look up between your hands, and exhale, walk or jump your feet up in between. Inhale, look up and get length in your spine. Exhale, fall forward. And inhale with arms like wings, come on up. If you want, you can take a nice arch back at the end. And exhale, go ahead and release. Drop your hands into Namaste. All right, let's start cooling down a little bit. We're gonna start just by doing a little bit of arm movement here to kind of roll those shoulders and shoulder blades around. If you want to extend the stretch a little bit and work on more than your arms, you can either cross your right ankle in front of your left or float it all the way up into a tree position. So you guys go ahead and pick your leg movement. You can either stand straight, ankle in front of ankle, or pull that all the way up. We're gonna inhale, you're gonna draw your arms overhead and float kind of fingertip to fingertip. Bend your elbows slightly. Focus on this stretch, should be on your shoulders and shoulder blades. Exhale, you're gonna open up those arms and float them to the side, almost like you're a waiter holding 2 plates. Inhale, draw those arms forward, touch fingertip to fingertip. And exhale, roll those arms back. Flare your thumbs back, and your shoulder blades should be flaring as well. Let's keep that movement a little more fluid. Inhale, come on back to center and front, touch those fingertips together. Exhale, roll them around like a waiter holding 2 plates. And inhale, float back up to top. Let's do that 1 more time on this side, so fluid movement. Exhale, come on down, nice and fluid and slow, plates. Inhale, come on back to center, just barely touch those 2 fingertips. Exhale, flare those thumbs toward the back, flare those shoulder blades. Inhale, come on back to center, touch those fingers. Exhale, back to holding 2 plates there. And inhale, come on up to center. Go ahead and drop your hands down by your side. Shake your legs out a little bit if you've been working in tree. Same thing on the other side. Let's go through that twice. So either left ankle in front of right, left foot extended up into a tree position. If you are in this bouncing pose, pick a focal point and keep your gaze on that. Inhale, draw those arms overhead, fingertips just barely touching. Exhale, roll those open like a waiter holding 2 plates. Inhale, come on back to center, just barely touch those 2 fingers. And exhale, go ahead and roll your thumbs toward the back. Inhale, come on back up front, touch those fingertips together. Exhale, back to waiter holding 2 plates. Inhale, come on up, just barely touch those fingertips, and 1 more time. Inhale, roll open. Draw those fingertips forward. And flare those thumbs toward the back. Watch those shoulders and shoulder blades. Come on back to center 1 more time here. Back up toward the top. And around and upward. Nice job. Go ahead and shake that out. Release that leg. And let's go ahead and float into a seated position. Just any way you want to get there, just a cross-legged position is great. And let's go ahead and just kind of cool down a little bit from here. I want you to interlace your fingers and just inhale and draw your arms up overhead. Try and get really long from your sit bones to the palms of your hands. And if you can, even drop your chin to your chest. Get a little bit of a stretch in your in your neck and in your lower back. So you're extending nice and long, hollowing that lower belly, straightening your spine, and dropping your chin to your chest. All right, let's inhale. You're gonna look right up at the back of your hands, extend the palms of your hands up as much as you possibly can, and then exhale, open up your arms, go ahead and release that pose. Nice job. You're gonna draw your right arm up overhead so the palm of your hand is right on the back, and your left arm underneath. You're gonna try and grasp hands behind your back, if possible. And if not, you can use that strap again and grasp that. If you're feeling a good stretch here, you can also look upward, and that draws that arm up and toward the back as well. There you go, Keith, nice job. And just try and get that spine nice and straight. Let's go 3 more breaths here. And exhale, go ahead and release that side. And guys, why don't we spin around while we're sitting so that the people at home can see a little bit better what we're doing with your arms. So go ahead and turn you around the other way. And Keith, you keep that strap. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So inhale, draw that left arm upward, and right arm's gonna come around and underneath. There we go, and that way I think people can see a little bit better at home. There you go. Keith, you grab that strap. So you'll notice their spine is nice and straight and strong. Keith is using a strap to kind of draw those hands closer together. And Jill is just kind of having her hands, but she can still get that stretch even though they're not touching. Nice job, Elise. Let's go 3 more deep breaths there. So you're really relaxing this lower shoulder and extending this upper. The key to this pose is finding your balance, finding your breath, and relaxing your shoulders into this rather than fighting to get there. Exhale, go ahead and release that. Drop those hands down. We're gonna go ahead and inhale. You're gonna draw your right arm across, so let's flip around again. I'm sorry, guys. Go ahead and draw that right arm across, and you're just gonna grasp it with your left hand and just give a nice pull across. See if you can look over your right shoulder while you're doing that. So you should be getting a nice stretch right across the front shoulder here. Let's go 2 more deep breaths there, looking good. So cooling down, relaxing. And after your second breath, exhale, go ahead and release that. Same thing the other direction. So straighten that left arm, draw it across, and give a nice twist off toward the right-hand side. Look over that left shoulder. There you go. So great stretch all the way through this side. And exhale, go ahead and release that. And one more time, let's interlace those fingers and draw them up overhead. And if you can, even draw them a little bit toward the back this time so you're getting a stretch across the front as well. Drop your chin to your chest. Let's go 4 deep breaths here. So nice length in your spine, and you notice you may even get a little bit of an arch here. And after that 4th breath, go ahead and draw your hands, keep them interlaced, and draw them forward. Go ahead and lay down flat. Let's get ready for Shavasana, guys. You did an awesome job today. I know upper body's tough on women especially. You guys all did great. If you're with us at home, nice job. The final pose of class is the most important in yoga, called Shavasana. This pose is what you've worked the entire class to achieve, an exploration of stillness in action. As you lay here on your mat, allow your entire body to come to rest. Let your feet flop open. Bring your hands by your sides with your palms upward. Close your eyes. Let your mind and body relax completely. The purpose of this time is to just be. Be still in your heart, still in your body, still in yourself. Try to remain in this pose for 5 to 10 minutes, finding health and harmony within. Thank you very much for your time and hard work today. Namaste.
If you'd like to continue to improve your strength, stamina, flexibility, and balance, order Power Yoga for Athletes. This hour-long video is for yogis who embrace a more active lifestyle. Call 1-866-629-1591 or visit adrianreed.com. For tips and secrets on Power Yoga, visit WUSF.org and click on the Power Yoga icon. You'll find frequently asked questions and show information from Adrian Reed.